Subscribe to Drama YT and press the bell icon to get the latest videos first of the all.
Hey guys, how are you? I am K2 and welcome to Drama YT. I don't want to become sad or sometimes frustrated after binge watching any Chinese dramas for God's sake. We always want a story to end on a good note, which is just easy to digest except for the cliffhangers of the next season. So in this video, I am compiling the top 10 ranked Chinese dramas with happy endings. Now without further ado, let's get started.
The Untamed. Wei Wuxian and Lan Wanzi, two talented disciples of respected clans, meet during cultivation training and accidentally discover a secret carefully hidden for many years. Taking on the legacy of their ancestors, they decide to right the world of the ominous threat. But in a dramatic turn of events, Wei Wuxian dies. 16 years later, Wei Wuxian is brought back to the life through a self-sacrificing ritual. He conceals himself behind a mask and assumes the identity of his summoner. Soon, Wei Wuxian reunites with Lan Wanzi and starts working together to solve the mysteries of the present and unravel the truth behind the past's events.
Reset. When Li Shixing awoke the fateful morning, she had no idea her life was about to change forever. Going about her day as usual, Shixing boarded the bus without ever giving her actions a second thought. But when the bus she was on was involved in a horrendous accident, Shixing had only seconds to realize that her life was about to end. Or was it? Waking up that same morning, going through the same exact motions, boarding the same bus and dying in the same accident, over and over again, Shixing soon realizes that she has become trapped in a never-ending time loop. Desperate to find a way to escape not only the loop but her tragic fate, Shixing inadvertently drags fellow bus passenger Xiao He-yun into the loop with her. Together, they try to find a way to alter their fate by ensuring the bus arrives safely at its destination, but attempting to do so proves anything but easy.
Love Like the Galaxy Part 2. This is the second and final installment of Love Like the Galaxy. After a series of twists and turns, Chen Shaoshang and Ling Bui are engaged to be married by imperial consent and decree. However, they still have many hurdles to overcome. Chen Shaoshang, having been neglected and abandoned from young, has to learn to be a proper lady, worth of someone with Ling Bui's status, and is put under the tutelage of the Empress. Also, as someone who has her own mind and who prizes her personal freedom, being tied to Ling Bui presents its own set of challenges. Ling Bui too has personal challenges of his own. His mission to uncover the culprits behind the massacre of his entire clan and to exact vengeance is far from over, and he himself harbors some deep secrets of his own. Can he and Chen Shaoxing overcome these trials and forge a union that shines even in the brightest of galaxies? Go ahead. Probably one of my favorite cdramas of all time. The story revolves around three troubled youths who find solace in their common experiences to become the best family that they can be for each other. Growing in dysfunctional households, three individuals who are unrelated by blood treat each other like a family as they yearn for the love that they cannot find at home. Eldest brother Ling Xiao, second brother Hezekiah, and the youngest sister Li Jianjian grow up together, experiencing life's joy and strife as they support each other's chosen paths. As Ling Xiao and Hezekiah graduate from high school, they return to their original families. 9 years later, the three are reunited, but the heartaches from their complicated family past become a shadow that constantly lingers. Can they finally fix their personal issues to become better versions of themselves?
Love between fairy and devil. According to legend, in order to obtain terrible power, Dongfang Xingkang of the Moon tribe became an emotionless monster. He killed his father, seized the position of Moon Supreme, and led an army of 1 lakh Moon tribe soldiers on a path of devastation. Shu Yuntian, the immortal fairy realm, Sangyan Sea, the Moon tribe, and Yunming Lake, the mortal world, were in grave danger. To save the world and stop Dongfang Xingkang and his army, the first god of war of Shu Yuntian destroyed her primordial spirit. Dongfang Xingkang's army and primordial spirit were sealed and his body was locked away in Haotian Tower under the immortal bonds of the Haotian matrix. However, If his primordial spirit was restored and Dongfang Xingkang were to break free from his tower, the world would be in grave danger once more. Legend says that only the goddess of Shishan can prevent this catastrophe, but she vanished without a trace. 30,000 years after the first god of war's sacrifice, there was a disturbance in the Hautian matrix. While attempting to help the new god of war reinforce the matrix, Orchid, a weak and a low ranking flowery fairy, accidentally finds herself inside Hautian Tower and face to face with the Moon Supreme himself. Their encounter sets off a chain of events that threatens to change the fate of the world once again.
The story of Ming Lan. Set in the northern Song dynasty, this story follows Seng Ming Lan, an unfavored concubine born sixth daughter of an official. After losing her mother at a young age, Ming Lan is then raised by her parental grandmother. Growing up, she learns to hide her true genuine self and use crafty and cunning methods in order to survive the tough conditions where family members are plotting against each other and where no actual family love exists. She then meets Iqiyi, the second son of a rich Marquis household, who is supposed to inherit wealth from both the parents and a noble title. Unlike Minglan, Iqiyi is straightforward with his actions and never hides his true self, causing him to fall victim to all the planning and plotting against him, where he ends up losing everything. Minglan and Iqiyi join forces, and through cunning schemes and daring endeavors, they both rise in position and work to obtain justice from those that have wronged them. 10 Miles of Peach Bloom, aka The Eternal Love. The nine-tailed fox Baishian, the youngest daughter of the Fox King, is brought to Kunlun Mountain to become a disciple of the god of war, Moyan. While studying there, a war breaks out that leads to Moyan sacrificing his life to seal a demon lord. 70,000 years later, Baishian attempts to also sacrifice her life to reseal the demon lord, but is instead thrown to the mortal realm where she loses all her memories and divine power. Living alone on a remote mountain, Baishian saves Crown Prince Yehua of the Nine Heavens, who is actually her fiancé in heaven and greatly resembles the late Moyan. The two start falling in love, not knowing the true identity of the other person, and their love tribulation that involves them meeting in 3 different lives and 3 different worlds. You Are My Glory, a story that follows an aerospace engineer Yutu and the shining star Xiao Jingxing. A decision to start gaming in order to save her endorsement deal brings her face to face with an old crush. As they grow closer, the two forge ahead to become each other's glory. Being a well-known celebrity, Xiao Jingxing has to keep up appearances to maintain her multifaceted image. Alas, one starts to crack when someone leaks a video of her playing an online game and being just terrible at it, which is completely inconsistent with the image she has created for herself as the game's ambassador. Thus, she joins a gaming competition to prove her skills and to prevent herself from losing her endorsements. Xiao Jingxing decides to use all her free times towards improving her game, and her decision leads to reconnect with her old high school classmate Yuto, whom she once had a crush on. He was a legend at their school, outstanding in everything that he does, while Xiao Jingxing was just your average girl. Yuto has gone on to become an aerospace engineer who is also an expert gamer. It seems that the online game has brought them together once more, so she asks him to become her gaming coach. Love and Redemption. 1,000 years since the battle between the demons and the heavens took place, the souls of the star of Mosha and the god of war are sent to the mortal realm to serve penance. In the mortal realm, Chu Xuanzi, daughter of the Shuang sect leader, is deprived of her 6 senses. At a tournament, she meets Yu Shifeng, a skilled disciple of Lise Palace who was born on the same day as her, and the two develop a friendship. Promising to meet again, Shifeng returns to his sect, where he is punished for breaking the rules and forced to wear a mask that could potentially harm his life, while Swansea leaves her home to train in martial arts. 4 years later, their destinies intertwine anew. While traveling together, recovered memories from their past lives begin to surface, revealing secrets and conspiracies involving themselves and the 3 realms, demon, heavenly, and the mortal. These revelations have a profound impact on their relationship, creating an imbalance in all 3 realms. Lighter and Princess. Li Shun is a cool and calculating computer programming ace who gained a special admission to the college. To others, He can sometimes seem aloof and distant, but this is mainly down to his worldview. He sees life as one great big computer program and only feels comfortable when he is in control of what is going on. He knows nothing of love, considering it to be an emotion that may be beyond his understanding. Zuyun, meanwhile, is a clean living and innocent young woman who has just begun her college life after doing everything her parents and society expected of her to the best of her ability. When she meets Li Shun, she feels conflicted. She worries that he is a disruptive influence and possibly a troublemaker, but still feels somehow drawn to him. Although they seem to butt head at first, they start to begin cherishing their time together, but when a life altering incident threatens to separate them, just as romance was starting to brew, their affection is about to undergo the ultimate test. So that was it guys, the video ends here. I hope you have liked this video. If you have watched the video till here, just give this video a like and do subscribe to Drama YT. And yet, you guys have not followed me on the Instagram handle, which is right in front of you as well. It is @Nachiketa555. Do follow me there as well. I will see you later. As always, love, peace and hugs. It's really been a pleasure.